Hello, this is Keith with the Georgetown County School District, and today I'm going to show you how to put yourself into a read aloud. Now this, of course, is mainly for the elementary grades and for those young readers where you're still reading stories to them, but it's a fun project and you might find other ways to use it besides just a read aloud. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get started. So I already have some slides in here. Now this is a book that I took pictures of and put in, so I'm not sharing it out across the world to do a to start infringing on copyright. So I'm making sure that I don't do that, but I'm using this just as a read aloud to show my students. It would be the same thing as me holding up the book and holding it where they can see it after I read each page, but this way they're actually seeing it, and this is a good way you could do it virtually. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to take this slide out actually and show you how I did it. Once I put in all the pictures that I needed, I'm going to double click on this picture and it brings up a menu for me to use. I'm going to click edit and edit here, and I'm going to, if I needed to straighten or things like that, I'm going to click on the adjustments part and I'm going to lighten it up just a little bit, and then on the clarity I'm going to drag that over a little bit more so you see the words are a little bit more clear for me, and I'm going to then save this copy down at the bottom. So now I have that cleaner version, and so this is that picture that I took here. So I'm going to click now back on this last slide that I have, and it comes up here in my Google Slides, and I'm just going to drag my picture over. I thought I'd just move it up a little bit and then make it fit my page. Now you could also do this in the page settings, but to me it's just easier to do this way. And so now I have my complete. Now of course with Google it is saving it automatically. You don't have to worry about it. The last second with edit was seconds ago, and it's there. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go File, and I'm going to download this as a Microsoft PowerPoint. When I click there, it then puts it down into my folder of downloads, and I have pushed it out onto my desktop. And so I'm going to remove this one, or just move this one down, and I'm going to open up Zoom. All right, I'm going to start a new meeting in Zoom, and let me open this up, and there is where I'm going to go down here and share the screen. I'm going to click share down here, and up here, instead of clicking the screen like you normally would do to share, I'm going to go to advanced, and then I'm going to choose PowerPoint as virtual background. Now this is a good place as a beta program, but it's good there, and I'm going to hit share, and then I'm going to have to pick which thing I want it to go into. Here's my PowerPoint that I want it to go into, so I'm going to click here and hit open, and my PowerPoint will come up, and look, there I am in the PowerPoint. Now I can actually click on this and move it around. Once I start, I can go down here and move the slides across. So let's go to the first page. It says, "Good night, Peppa Pig," and I'm going to go to page 2. Now probably I'll move myself, make it a little bit smaller, and maybe move myself to the middle because there's not as many words in the middle, but you don't have to. You can put yourself around wherever you want to, and then click off. And if I wanted to, I could go down here on my Zoom and begin recording. Now I'm not going to do that for this particular session, but I am going to let you know that you can do that. So I'm going to now go to the first page. "One night, Granny and Grandpa Pig came over for dinner. Later that night, Mommy and Daddy Pig were going out." Now I'll do it for my granddaughter. She likes me to do the voices, so I won't do that for you now. I'll spare you that. But Granny and Grandpa Pig would stay and babysit Peppa and George. And then you go to the next page and you go on through all of the pages. And again, anytime you wanted to, you could click and move yourself around and be out of the way of the pictures that you could actually point out to them. And this is the way you would put yourself into a video for a read aloud. I hope this has been fun for you and you can use it.